Okay, so the first thing we do is we have these chords. We have a capo on the 2nd fret also. So we're gonna have these chords for that new intro that they made. So I've got a thumb up here on the, looks like the 5th fret with our capo. It's really the 7th fret. We're gonna call that the 5th fret. So I've got 5, open, 5, 5, 5, and 7. That's our first chord. We hold that, and they got some little guitar riffs. Then we're gonna switch over to this one. So I've got a 5 on the big string, and then open, and then 5, 4, 3, 3. So it looks like a G shape, kind of with an A bass. And then we're gonna have a D minor, which you could also do up here if you wanted to. It might have that higher range kind of thing, higher inversion. So I'm including the bass note on that one too. Okay, and then you'd have a little bit of a pause, and then we have a little riff. So that was 2 on the D string with 1 on the 2nd string. And that 2nd string goes 1, 0, 1, 3. So it's. And then we do an E chord. Okay, so once again, that was this one, that one, and then E chord. Okay, second time through, we're going to do them the same. And there is a big pause before the, because they're doing a cool riff, like a pull-off riff that gets faster and faster. It lasts for a little while, so you got to wait for that. And then, now the second time through, we won't have to wait for anything. It's just gonna be that chord, the next chord, wherever you want to do that D minor, and then straight to a E7 chord this time. Open 2, open 1, open, open. Okay, then we're into the pre-verse and the verse part. This is our main thing of this one. We got. So let's go for that first half right there. So we have an A minor chord. We're gonna go 5th string to 1st string. And this is like a 1 and a. Okay, so we have the little open to the 1 on the 2nd string. And then we go D string 2, 2nd string to 3rd string there. And we have a 3 on the A to open D at the end of that. So it ends up being 1 and a, E, a 3, 4, and I've got that written in the tab. That'll help you with the timing. So it's. Okay, then we're gonna move to this other one. So that's kind of from the E chord. So we've got a big 4, 2nd string to 4th string, both open. Open, open, and 1 on those bottom 3. So the timing on that is like 1 and a, E, a 3. Nothing on the 4, kind of hold that 3. Okay, so it kind of goes back between these two different ones. 1 and a, E, a 3, 4 and 1 and a, E, a 3. Okay? Bump, ba, bump, bump, ba, bump, 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 ba, bump, bump, ba, bump. So they alternate. Okay, so let's see. Once again, we're gonna go. Okay, now our next one, we're gonna go, it's gonna be kind of like a G shape. We're gonna have a 2 in here and the 3rd string coming in as well. So we have. Okay, so we had the 3, big 3, and then 2nd string to 3rd string opens. 2 on the 3rd string. Back to the opens on those 2, and then you have the D string open after that. So it's. Okay, then we're gonna switch to this one over here. So that would be kind of like a F sharp bass with sort of kind of a D9 kind of chord down there. D7, 9. Okay, so 2 on the big one, and then 1 on the 2nd string, open D, little string open to 1 to 2 on the 3rd. Big 1 and the 2 on the 3rd string, and the 3 on the 4th string. And then we're gonna bar down those 1s down here for the rest of that F chord. So we're gonna have. And that has a little extra riff. We got the 3 over here, the F note, hammer O to 2 on the G, 1 on the 2nd string, so it's. Okay, then we're into like a C shape. have the 3 on the 5th string, 1st string to 3rd, both open, and then 1 to open, 2nd to 1st strings. Then we're going to pop into the 2 and open on the middle strings, part of the C chord. So it's going to go Jenga, Jung, Jung, and a 4, and at the end of that. So it's. And then we're on to D minor. Okay, so that's D bass, little 1 to 2 on the 3rd string, and then 3 to 1, 2nd to 1st strings. Middle part of the chord, kind of Jenga, Jang, Jang, kind of hit that D bass at the end. And then we have, so this will be big E, 2nd string to 4th string, both open, and then 1 and open, 3rd and 2nd strings, to the D bass, to a 3-note chord off that 1 open open, top of an E chord type of thing. So, okay, so that's the whole pre-verse and verse. It'll just repeat that same stuff, and that's the 12-string part. So we're gonna go back through it. We got. Okay, so let's try those real slow. 3 and 4 and. And then we're gonna get ready for this one here. We got 3, 4. And then the 2 with 1, 2. Let's try that again. 3 and 4 and. Okay, then we're going to do the F. It goes. So let's try that F real slow. And if you could do it like this down here. Just move that 3 down for that one. For that end riff. But I like to do it like this. So let's try that one. 3 and 4 and. Have the C one, it goes. Let's try that. 3 and 4 and. And then D minor goes. Let's try that. 3 and 4 and. And then the E7. Last one, 3 and 4 and. Okay, so it's just a matter of practicing all those, get them worked up. Now the chorus is going to be the same types of things, different order of chords. We got the F first, to the C, the E7, then the A minor. They're all the same. Back to the F. So we got the F next. To the C. D minor. E7. Okay, and then at the end of the page on the tab, I have the rest of the arrangement. It's like 2 more verses and a chorus with a stop, 2 more verses and then solos, and you keep playing the verses over the solos. And at the end of the song, it'll end with an A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is gonna be Hotel California, the unplugged version when they got back together in the 90s. It's got a great acoustic intro solo there. It goes back and forth between Joe Walsh and Don Felder. So we're gonna start out, the first chord would normally be a B minor, but this is gonna be a B minor 9. So you bar all the 7s, you got the 9th fret of the 5th string, and then you have your pinky on the 9th fret of the little E string. So we have a little lead that comes in right there, and then the chord, next chord is going to be an A. More leads, chill little leads, you know, classical sounding. And then E minor. And then there's going to be a bit where the solo kind of picks up speed, and it's kind of a little cool technique thing. And when he's done with that technique thing, that's when you're gonna hit that F sharp major. Okay, so it's B minor 9, A, E minor, wait a while, and then you got the F sharp. And then we're gonna have a drum breakdown that goes for a while, and then we're gonna pop in with the solo chords again. So it'll be the same chords again. But you won't have to wait so long to get to that F sharp at the end. Okay, now the solo begins after we hit that first chord. Okay, so we have 4, and then we hit it again on the G string. We go hammer on, pull off, and down to the 3. So, and then we walk up 4, 6, 7, 9, and then 7 on the second, and then a hammer on, pull off, 7, 8, 7, and then back to the G string, 9 to 11. So that whole thing would be. Okay, then the A chord hits, and then the solo will go. Okay, so we wait for the A. We got 2, 4 on the G, 3, 2 on the B, 4 on the D to 2 on the G. So it's 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 2, and then hammer on 2 to 4, back to 2, 4 to 2, slide, hammer here, open to 2. So once again, that was. And then E minor hits, and we're gonna go 2, open, 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 real slow. And then we're gonna go 4, 2, open, open. And then 5, 4, open, open. And then we're gonna jump up here to 9, 7, open, open. Okay, so it ends up being. And now we get into that technique thing I was talking about. We're gonna jump down to the 9 on the G. We're gonna go 9, 8. We're gonna pull that 7 on the first string off. And then we're gonna do the same thing, 9, 8, pull off the 10 with the pinky. So it's. So it just gets faster at that. So that's good practice to try to keep that clean. And then when he's done with that, he's gonna go. So it's kind of a rake of that E minor top, that 9, 8, 7. So. So 7, 6, 7, 9, 10, 9, 10, and then 12 up into 14, and that's that F sharp. So that matches up with that chord. So we got B minor 9 to start off. Then we got A. And then we got E minor. And real slow, we go up those. And then into the. Okay, and we have that drum breakdown, and then after the drum breakdown, it gets back into a groove again for another part of the solo. We got that B minor 9 again. Now we're gonna have, so we're gonna have 9 on the D string, 7, 8, 7 on the second string, 9 on the G, so it's gonna go. So 9, 7, 7, 9, 7. Next measure is gonna go 7 on that G, so it'd be. And then da-da-dum, we have a little pull off. And then 7 to 9 slide, so that pull off was G string, 9, 7 to 9 on the D. So once again on this one we got. And then A. So this one kind of goes kind of quickly after the A. 7 to 9 on the D string, 7, 6 on the G, back to that 9 on the D to 6, so it's hit that 6 twice, 7 to 9 back on the D, and then we go 6, 7, 9 on the G, 8 on the B, and then we have 7 on the second, quick 8 to 10, little 7 here, and then 9, 10, 9, 10 is a triplet, and then we go to 12 and slide it down. So this whole thing from the A was, and then E minor. Now this time we're gonna go 2 and then quicker on those next 2 notes. Same thing with these. And then when we get up here, we're gonna go, just kind of do them straight, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got, now we're gonna have a 7 open pull to open on the second. So it's, and then we go 10, 12, 10 on the small string to 12 on the second string. So once again, that was, and then the F sharp would hit, and we're gonna have, so we got 9, and then we're gonna do a hammer on pull off and another pull off, get to that 7, and then we're gonna do the same thing here, just 1 7, but hammer on pull off, slide down to the 6. Okay, so it's, and then, so these are like triplets. It's like 3 and 4 and so 8, 7, 7, 7, 8, 7, and then it ends with, so that's 9 on the G, 7 on the second, 7 on the G, 6 on the G to 9, 8 on the D there. So this F sharp was, okay, so we'll do kind of a half of it. Alright, the awesome new version of Hotel California that came out in like '94 where they got back on tour. So we're going to look at the verse at this point. Okay, so that's our B minor chord. Now normally that would have a capo on it. Since we're doing classical guitars on this, we got to fret all these notes. So we're going 7 on the big one, 9 on the 4th to 7 on the 3rd. So it's, and then second string, 3rd to 1st. You're going to end with a 7, 9 on the G string. So it's, now we're going to move to the F sharp chord. We're going to get in this shape here, 8, 9, 7, 9. So it's going to go. So we went up, dum, da, dum, ding, and then I'm going to go to that 9th fret, F sharp bass, and I go to the second string, and back. So. Now here we have to make this A shape. It's a little strange here. So we went straight up, and then 3rd string to 2nd, back to 3rd. Now here we're gonna go, this is part of an E chord here. Okay, so this is a tough stretch. 11, 9, 7. And if you need to, you could pull the 11 and the 9 out at that point. And just get those 7s. That was 2nd string, 3rd to 1st. So now we're gonna go to the 10, 9, 7. And that's 8, 7, 7 there. Little riff here, very similar to the original. 10 on the 5th string, 7 to 9 on the D, 7 on the G. So this one was. Now we're going to D. We're gonna have 7s here. To the 10. Da da dum da da. Kind of wait a little bit and hit the D string going down 3 strings and then 2 strings. So it's. Now we're gonna come to this shape here. It's an E minor chord. It's kind of like an E minor 7 right there. So 9, 7, 7, 8, 7, 7. And then we're gonna go to the final F sharp. We're gonna do it a little different though. We're gonna have 9 on the 5th string with 9, 7, 9 down here. and then third string twice, second, third, first. Okay, so the whole thing we got. And then we go to that A shape. And then this is the 11-9-7 for the E. And then 10-9-7 for the G. You got that 8 in there. And then D. E minor. And then F sharp with that new shape. Okay, so whenever there's a verse, you can play all that kind of stuff. So here goes a quick little solo by Joe Walsh right here. We're gonna come in on this. Okay, and what's really interesting about this solo is, say this first chord is a B minor. Well, he's gonna play the D note of a B minor. So he's always playing a note, kind of the most interesting note of the chord, never really the root note. So it makes it sound really cool. So we got B minor chord, he's gonna go 5, and then 2, 4 in the D to the 2. Now look at that one, that's an F sharp 7 chord. He's using the flat 7 of that, the E of the F sharp 7. So real cool note choices. So once again, we had 5, 2, 4, 2, and then hammer on pull off, O, 2, O in the D to 4 on the A string. And then we're gonna hit that 4 again over the A chord. That's its major third. 4, 5, 7. We're gonna take that 7 down to the 2. That's a B note of the E chord. And then he goes to the G chord and he stays on the B because B is also in the G chord. So once again, from the top we got. Two again. 4 to 5 to 0. Then A again. Quick slide 2 to 4 in the D to the open D, and then 2 the E note. He finally hits an actual root note, and then 4, 5, and then cool little classical type of bit here. Hammer on pull off, another pull off, and back into that 4. So it's. Okay, and then you'd be into another verse. Now there's some fills as the verses progress. We're gonna have 9 and 7 here on the D and G. Okay, stuff like that. So we got 9 and 7. And then we're gonna go 6 and 5 on the third and second strings. So we do it twice and hammer into the 7s. And then we go 8 and 6. And then we go 7 and 6. And then 3 and 4, we're gonna slide into the 6 and 5, go to the 6 and 4, and then we're gonna go 5 and 4, and then 2s, so 2s hammer into 4 and 3, and then we go 4 and 2 on the D and G. So you can have some little fills in this one, kind of 4, 2, and then the bottom 2 strings, 2, 3, 2 a little bit there at the end, and then we're gonna have E. Okay, so this is similar to the intro solo that I did in the lesson part 1 of Unplugged. So this is going to be 2 with little opens, 2 on the D, so, and then G to B strings, and then 4, 2, open, open, 5, 4, open, open, and then the 5 and 4, so it's, and then we're F sharp. Okay, so that's 2, and then third string. We have a 3 on the third string and a 2 on the bottom 2. 3, 2, 3, little 2, and then into the chorus. We got big 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, and that's the D note of a G chord right there. Then we're getting into the, so that's 7s on the D, G, and B. You got your 9, 7, 8, back to 7s, and then take those 2, slide them, come back to the chord, back to the 7. So, and then we're F sharp. So just kind of up the chord. 3, 2, 3, and then a little 3 note chord, and then 2, 4, 5, 2, 4. Little hammer there, 4 to 5. Then we're gonna have. Okay, so a little bit different than what they did on the electric version. So you got 1. So it's after the 1, you can hit 10 and 9 twice. Second one, you slide to 8 and 7. Da da dee da da. So it's. And you go down to the 7 and 5. Then we have E minor. Okay, so D to G strings after the E. Second, third, first, and then F sharp. So we did the 2, and then 4, 3, 2, 3, 2. Okay, then we have a solo by Joe Walsh coming up. So we have. Okay, so real cool stuff. We got 3, 4, 6 on the G string, 5 on the second, a couple of those 5s, and then D, 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 da, 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 da. So it's kind of a triplet feel. So 5, 5, 5, 3 to 2 to 5, 3, 2, and then we have some chords. So let's look at that again. We got. And then. So we do the top of a B, 7s, top of an A, 6, 5, 5, top of a G, 4, 3, 3, and then F sharp, 3, 2, 2. So, and then we have, so 9, 10, 12, 12, 12, 12. So that one's quick one, 16th notes, 12, 10, 9, 12 on the second, 10, 9, 12, 10, to 9, 9, 9. And then we're going to have 2 9s up here in the A and D and hammer into that 11. Okay, then we have a. So interesting phrase here. We got 2 to 3, open 2, open D, back to the 4 here, 2 here, quick one there, 4 to 5 to 4, 2 to open, 4, hammer there, 2, 4, 4. So check out the tab on this. You got. And then we have reverse rakes on the E minor chord. So try to do the first 4 strings, and then the next 4, and then the next 4, and then one more chord. So it's like, and then F sharp. And then when you do this F sharp, kind of hit the power chord, and then rake up 4 strings, and then switch to the pinky out, so you get that dominant 7 sound come through right there. Okay, so Joe's solo again is. And then Don Felder has a solo. Okay, so he starts on the 4, the G string, does a hammer on pull off and go down to that 3 there, then back to the 4, 6, 3, 5, 6 there, so, and this is 7, 8, 7, 5, 7. So some great stuff coming up in here. So we got. Then we're gonna go 7, 9 on the G, and then 7 on the second string, 7, 8, 7, 5, and then 5, 7, 5, 3, 3, 5, 3, 2 to the 4 there, and then we have 3, 2 open, going up those 3 strings. Second string, 12, 14, 12, 11, little 14 there. And then we're going to have a 12 go down at the end on the D string. Okay, so we have a triplet feel. We got 7 on the D, 2 7s on the second string, and then 7, 5, 5, 5, 3, 3, 2, 4, 2, 1 on the G string. So when we get to that 1, there we got 3 here, 3, 5, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 0, 2 to 1 on the G, little E open. So let's look at Don solo again. We got now we're gonna have a 2-4 on the D. Then we have a 5-7-5-4-5. And then 7 on the D to 4 on the G. We have that same type of 4-6, 4-3, 4-6. This time we're gonna go 3-5 in the second, little 3. Then we have, so we have 5 and 3 to 7-5. 2 more of those, and then slide that into the 8-7 back. So it's, now here we have some cool runs here, some chromatic things. 0-2-3-4 in the D, 0-2-3-4 in the G, 0-2-3, and then we're gonna finish with okay, that's gonna be the end of his solo. So let's take it slow. We got okay, so 0-2-3-4, 0-2-3-4, 0-2-3, and then 5 open on the second to the G, 3 open on the E to the B string there. So it's then 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 12, little 12, 10, 12 goes down, and then we have now we have so 2, 2, 3, 2, 0 to that 3 there, quick hammer, 0 to 2 to 0, so 3 here, and then 2, 3, 2, 0, 2, and then 3, 2, 3, 5, and then we're into a new harmony bit. This is lower than what they would do on electric guitars in the original version. Joe Walsh has got the same. He's got the same part that he would normally have, but Don Felder has a different one. So his solo is going to end with. So that's 7-3 on the second to 4 on the third. Now that 4 is also open, so if it's hard to reach. But we're going to do 5 of those, and then 5, 2, 3. And then 4 into 6, and then 5, 2, 2 5 times, and then 3, 0, 1, 2 to 4, and then 3, 0, 0 5 times, and then 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, open to 2, and then 0, 0, 2 E minor. Now you're gonna have a quick 3 to 4 after that 5 set. Okay, that's getting us into the end. So we had 3 to 4 real quick, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 to open to 4 in the D, 5 to open on the second to 4 in the D, 7 to 3, and then 3, 2, 3, 5, B minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's look at Don's solo one more time. We got. Okay, then we got the 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2 to 4 there, 3 open, open, 3, 2, 4, 0, 0, 2. All right, Hotel California, Unplugged. This is the second lesson. Go check out the first one if you want to get that intro solo figured out. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching. Got tabs with this. We'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good one.